Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the NACE Homecoming Playoffs. This is round number 1 between the 21st seeded CSU Vikes and the 12th seeded Texas A&M San Antonio University. I totally messed up the order of those words, but hello, I am Jacoby Matt, and just in time, joining us. I can sit on the couch if you want me to. Sure, let's go. Alright, just in time. Actually, one of us is going to need a singer, though. Ooh. Observing, you're right. Do you want the couch?
Yeah, sure.
Alright. Just in time, joined by my goat, PJ. PJ, how you doing today?
Hello, we're doing great. Fantastic. Just gave a really good speech to the team, so I think we're feeling good.
Feeling good?
Yeah.
Vibes are good. Vibes are up. Let's get it.
Now listen, the Texas A&M San Antonio is a great team. They have a great program. So they're ranked 12 seed for these playoffs. This is Blizzard Homecoming, so this is the actual playoffs that are going to be run by Blizzard. Just like we have for like C-Laws, just like we have for C-Val and CRL.
Okay.
So that's a big one.
Looking at our map here, map number 1, Busan.
Busan
was picked. And as I pull up the hero bands really quick, ignore the placeholder text y'all are going to see. We have CSU banning Theory, and unfortunate news, Texas A&M is banning My Goat Ball. So we will not have any ball
Jay,
action.
I think you were muted that whole time.
No, I was spiking the audio.
They changed it to 4. Julian didn't tell you.
I was spiking the audio, so we got very lucky.
All right, maybe. Sorry if anybody didn't hear it. Could be my bad. All right, so Busan is a control set of maps.
Oh, why don't we have gameplay? Please work. Uh-oh. Whoopsie daisy. Oh, hey, we have gameplay.
Hold on, we're working.
So, Busan, yes, is control. It is 1st to 2, as is all the control maps.
And we haven't seen CSU playing a lot on this map either, so...
I don't think in any of their conferences the varsity team has played on Busan, so...
Right.
Going to be a very interesting game to see. This was Texas A&M's pick.
This is Texas A&M picks, yep. And generally we see like some Widow play, like usually you see some Sniper play.
I could see Enderflex onto that, maybe using the teleportation to get out quickly and then switch over to Widow.
5, 4,
so, excited to see 3 seconds here and let the NACE playoffs commence for the Vikings.
All right, here we go, baby. All right, nice TP out. Getting some pretty good dive advantage. All right, so we have him some mid advantage. Tracer's in the back. Okay, we're getting some good damage. They are going to be running the Zarya. Zarya's very strong right now.
Nuhiki went down like immediately though, so that's very sketchy. As Lee also goes down. Point's going to unlock in 5 seconds, and it looks like CSU might get completely demolished before then. As it's just Ender left, and not even that will stand.
All right, it's going to be a team wipe there. That's all right. So if they did come out with that Zarya, they're coming out with a little bit more of a brawl. And we do like more or less the dive. But like we said, this is a good team.
Yeah, everyone's going to have to be firing on all cylinders tonight, but it's going to be no problem for the Vikings, we can hope. Lee getting into a lot of action early. He does get slept.
Pretty good damage here, but they did take the Zarya out. The Zarya is big. That's a big kill by CSU.
Absolutely it is. And it looks like CSU is going to be fighting for the point to return. High Noon already out from just, unfortunately, just barely misses. Or fortunately for us, I should say.
Well, he did get Muhiki, but I don't know if that was on the ult or not.
No.
Okay, so we're going to see Lee hop out. Ender's going to get a little bit of harassed, but they did switch, so they did go to a hazard over the Zarya to try to, I think, try to engage Monkey a little bit more. Pretty good heal there.
I just screenshotted.
That will happen from time to time.
Listen, I'm not used to us being on the right side of the screen, okay? I'm not used to the F12 key being so pressable. My bad.
Okay, so we are going to see CSU mustering up. We do have a couple ults going into this one.
Yep. So
Junior's going to go down.
His ult, but he goes down. Lee gets put to sleep and goes down for it as well. So it looks like Timeless is just going to fall back a little bit. It looks like CSU is just going to give up that team fight. Probably going to try and play for overtime here.
Yeah, this looks like we might be able to have, you know, one more fight on the point. We really don't need Ender going down here. So he's going to very carefully
they're waiting for ult to
position
charge.
himself.
He gets his ult. Lee almost has his. Timeless almost has his. Almost has his.
Yes.
Yep, I can.
So we will see a pretty good fight here, but we are going to have to get to the point.
Oh, okay.
And we do see Ender coming in to contest.
Oh,
pretty good shot there by Junior. That Hazard's going to block off the wall.
Muhiki has
right. Big purple. There's a big purple in the room. Lee takes him down, but Muhiki goes down. Junior's gets a kill, and so does Lee. So CSU's going to capture this point.
Yep, keep CSU in the game for right now. Nice kill from Lee.
Very good snipe. So now when we look at this ult economy, CSU's still sitting on a couple of very big ults, and Texas doesn't really have a lot going on.
Yeah, definitely. They're going to get the Cass ult first, and even then, Cass ult really can only do so much.
Right, so we see Junior on this Freya. He's going to just try to poke, try to stay in a good position.
He goes down.
Oh, big kill by Ender. Guys, so we're going to take 2 down, 3 down. So there's a 4v2.
With a nice 3K. Hello.
That was awesome. All right, so we do see...
but we're losing the point. Someone's got to get
That's
their
okay.
point.
It's okay. I mean, in this type of a situation, it's okay to give up point in order to get it right back, but we didn't even lose it, so we're in pretty good shape there. Timeless going for a really nice boop on the Tracer. Not able to get it, but it's a good idea. All right, we do have the Hazard. Is going to be engaging up top on the Winston, so the Winston's still maintaining high ground. She's going to be dealing some nice poke damage. He is going to retreat, try to get to a better spot. And we do see Texas A&M, they're kind of doing a little sneaky in the back here. They are split, so CSU is going to ride together, and they're going to try to go to the back. And we got a big beat from Timeless. So this could be really big. We do get a kill.
Bomb kill. Junior has his ultimate.
Another big kill by Muhiki. So switching to the Moira. All right, and that's really interesting. Usually you don't see a lot of that, the Moira, because Monkey's going to be so far away. But if, you know, Lee is going to be able to protect himself, he should be okay. All right, we're seeing Ender doing some damage, doing a little bit of poke.
Junior with a nice ult.
Oh, Junior getting some nice snipe. He does get a kill on Just. That's big.
Okay, CSU's going to get the point to overtime as well. The question is just, will they be able to hold it?
All right, so this is going to be a 3v4 on the point. They are going to be contesting here, so this is 99. This is going to be the fight that decides it all. Ender trying to stay alive, getting a little bit of poked on. Good job staying in the bubble. Junior trying to make it back on the Freya. Texas A&M does take the point. Overtime is going down.
Yep, okay, we have Ender there. Ender's going to get one.
We see the Brig ult. Ender's going to go down.
He goes down, but CSU is still here. Muhiki's going to do some nice damage. Junior with one, Ender with one. CSU going to recapture.
Oh, we got supports on the point, trying to get damage on. Junior getting a bunch of damage on the Hazard, trying to take out the Ana. The Ana's getting low. Junior trying to do some damage. The Hazard is low. He's one. He's at 1 health. Oh, and they lose the point. Oh, that's so unfortunate. I think they were going to win that, Jacob.
I think they were too. Just I unfortunately put the one in the wrong column on the spreadsheet. Hello, still having spreadsheet mishaps here.
Oh, that was just so unfortunate. CSU really amassed a comeback. It looked like they were going to take that point and win that point, and just got off the point with a little bit too little time left.
Yeah, but again, that's definitely, like, especially because I know this team is a very mature team for CSU especially. So to have that confidence boost of, like, these guys should be way better than us, and we almost took it on their map pick, that's got to be feeling amazing coming in.
Absolutely.
The second point.
And this one is a very tricky point, but this is actually a pretty good Lucio point. So when we see this, we see Texas A&M going without a Lucio, so this really could benefit CSU a pretty good bit. But this map especially really helps on the dive. So we're sticking with the Hazard from Texas A&M. CSU still coming out with the Winston. All right, some pretty good poke here from Lee. But Captain Junior does go down. Tracer takes out Captain Junior. Getting some pretty good damage on the Brig. But with that Hazard kind of poking around, Ender's going to have to retreat. We see Lee trying to make it to the point. He's going to just try to capture, maybe get a little bit of damage done. He is going to try to take out the Cass, but the Ana is there to heal. Lee trying to get out. Can Ender get some damage done? No, he can't. Junior still really pushing hard on the Freya, just trying to stay alive. This Tracer
Will
just
take
dealing
the point, but Ender's there to get the first kill.
Tracer just dealing a lot of damage here. Ender is going to try to recall, get his health back. Can he keep this up? Oh, he gets slept by the Ana, and this might be the end for Ender.
Oh, but Lee's on point. Hello?
Okay,
Hello?
Lee.
Hello? Are we just... Okay, Texas A&M will...
Okay, we do have a purple on the hazard. Lee does go down. And CSU is going to have to regroup here. Almost did get that capture on the point, though. Okay, so CSU pushing. They're going to try to sneak around the back here. We're going to get Freya's going to get some advantage. He's going to try to take out the Cass. Unable to get any kills, but still gets a little bit of poke. Oh, and the hazard does get put to sleep. They're going to try to take a whole bunch of damage on him. The Freya is taking a lot. Junior goes down, but they did take out the support. So CSU support. You muted me.
Yep, I got it. We're good.
Okay.
I figured it out. I understand it now.
And we do see Ender is going to retreat. Junior is going to try to get back into this battle a little bit, just try to help the Wu Yang get out.
So, oh, nice kill from Ender there.
Very big.
CSU's going to need to turn it into more.
So this is going to be a 5v4. If CSU can get in very quickly here, this could be a 5v4, which could really help CSU capture this point, get some momentum, the momentum that they need.
Yep.
Lee is going to go all in, but he does get purpled. That purple unable to allow them to heal. Okay, Ender just staying around, getting some poke, trying to get this hazard, trying to lose this hazard. We're going to go with a big ult. He's going to go in on the brig.
Overtime's already out here.
We're going to see Lee going all in. He's going to hit his ultimate as well.
Can I? No! No! Why the screenshot? Oh my goodness! Okay. Thanks, game. You're amazing.
Oh, and that's unfortunate. CSU not going to cap this time. So Texas A&M is going to win that first point.
Guys, I'm going to be very fussy about this computer for half a second, because that was bullcrap. Okay,
we see just getting the play of the game here.
Yeah, that's fair. Now I need to know, was that a collaboration skin with the on-brand foam blaster?
It was.
Okay,
yes.
so I can say Nerf on stream.
Absolutely.
Amazing.
Okay, so Texas A&M they're going to take the first map, but CSU is now going to pick map number 2.
Yes, and I am very curious. What's the game mode again? I forget for NACE.
The next game mode should be hybrid.
Hybrid. So we will probably see.
Most likely.
I think is it push that's next?
No, usually push is third, I believe. I want to say hybrid's next. Usually they go King's Row for
yeah,
second
I was
map.
going to say King's Row is going to be played if it's hybrid. Oh no, push is second NECC.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
so yeah, it's hybrid next. Yeah, no, so I'd expect to see King's Row come out. I don't really expect any other maps to be played other than King's Row.
Yeah, and I'm interested to see how they're going to play into Texas A&M because, like we said, this was Texas A&M's pick. Mm-hmm. Man, that first map was so close. The first point was just so close.
I mean, I'd be feeling good after that first map because, like, even though you lost it 2-0, but the scoreline doesn't show how close it really was.
Yeah, correct. So CSU still feeling good. They're going to try to roll into this next one. They're going to try to. I really think they probably go King's Row. If the next one is going to be a hybrid. Okay, so they're going to take a look at these maps, and we'll see.
Yeah. We're looking, you can ignore the hybrid logo for now, because we don't know for certain, but I'm just taking an educated guess. Oh, I have 2 Discord messages. Ruh-roh.
So, in that last map, we saw a lot of different comps. You know, we see Muhiki playing on the Ana. Had a couple really nice sleeps on the Tracer as well, but that Tracer has really been harassing the back line. Saw Ender with some really nice kills, though. You know, that's something that we kind of talked about before the game.
Yep.
Was like really trying to focus on targets. So like we get a call, we need to focus on targets. We need to make sure that we're taking those targets down, even if it's leaving that back line a little bit vulnerable.
It's Flashpoint that's next.
Oh, it's gonna be a flashpoint. Okay.
Suravasa. Suravasa?
Yes.
Yes.
So actually, CSU's really liked Saravasa so far. You know, this was.
I mean, personally, that's one of my more favorite maps.
I do really like it. I think this has a pretty good flow to it, and I know like Freya really excels on this as well. So hopefully, this can kind of help out Junior.
Well, unfortunately,
being in a good position.
they have banned Freya.
Oh, they banned Freya. Okay. Well, actually, so we might see Junior on Sojourn then, which is actually maybe his more
And
preferred
it looks
character.
like we banned Wu Yang.
Okay.
If I can transition over to the hero bans, that'd be dope.
Great.
Thank you, Junior, for the message. CCU prod.
All right, so we are not going to see a Freya on this map. And that's something that we know Junior's been playing a lot of recently.
I mean, when the Wu Yang image just doesn't load. Whoops.
Oh, we don't have the graphic for her?
We have Wu Yang at the bottom.
Okay.
So if you guys look in the bottom, there'll be a tiny little square. That's who we banned.
All right, might have to get that. Graphic up for the Wu Yang. But yeah, this is going to be an interesting map without the Freya. But I do think maybe we see Junior on the Sojourn.
Wu Yang heals really well on this
Yes, yes, he does.
map. I mean, again, granted, very low ranked Overwatch player, but
I think we did see on that last set of maps that they didn't really play a Lucio. They played a Brig and they played the Wu Yang. And I think Tim is a significantly better Lucio player than their other main supports, Lucio. So it does give us an advantage on this map, especially being able to like zip around and zoom around. So depending on how the Texas A&M player does play on that Lucio, we could see CSU getting a win on this map.
and I also did just realize that the records are a wee bit incorrect. So if you guys will give me 1 second, we can appreciate the beauty of this temple while the teams pick their heroes.
So we could see a couple things on this. Maybe we see Junior going on a Reaper, and we just have Ender playing a Tracer. Maybe he decides to go Genji, and we see Junior playing that Sojourn. So it looks like Junior is going to play that Sojourn. So that was kind of my guess right from the beginning, was that he was going to play that Sojourn. I think he's got a pretty good shot on this map. Justin's going to stick with the Cassidy. And he did play pretty well last set of maps. And it looks like Coconut's going to go with... okay, I was going to say May is an interesting pick on this map. So they will still stick with a Lucio. They're going to go with a Zarya. And we're going to see Lee sticking with that Winston.
I gotta finish updating the sheet. So we're gonna follow Muhiki for a second here.
That's fine. So Muhiki getting some decent damage in. Gonna get some healing on Lee. All right, we do have the Tracer harassing the backlines, like we did see last time. But can Lee get a kill? No, he can't. The the Tracer's gonna go in and get that mega health back and heal up.
I think CSU is gonna fare better on the Flashpoint, knock on wood. Just based on like how they managed to play the first map, that they were very good at retaking the space they lost.
Well, we do see that Zarya. The Zarya is going to be very, very damage heavy here. So it's going to be very difficult for Lee to get in. It looks like they're just going to go in and pick off the supports, and that's going to take down the Winston, and we're going to see the DPS players going ahead and retreating. So we're going to have to regroup a little bit on this first point. The first point is a little bit tough, but that Zarya beam, if they get it to 100%, is just devastating.
Yep, absolutely. Also, stream, this is my reminder, stay hydrated. Can't go stream without saying it.
Drink that water. Okay, so we see a Tracer harass in the back. All right, Muhiki is going to teleport in.
Yep. Oh, we have my GOAT! Ladies and gentlemen, this game just got like 20 times better with the introduction of Ball.
Okay, we do have a little bit of a ball. That's a big kill there by Muhiki.
Nice kill, but gets traded out for it. Texas A&M already at 80%, so this could end very poorly.
And that's going to take Junior down, and Timeless goes down also. Lee just going to try to hesitate on that point, just try to get some touch in if possible, but he is decided to retreat. and we're going to give up that first point. So
Yep.
CSU gives up point number
but
1.
we get good spawn position. So.
We do, yes. So CSU's in position for point number 2. And unfortunately, with that hindered, that Cassidy in the back, it's going to be really difficult for Ball to get in.
Yep. We do see Muhiki and Ender both with their ults, so Ender, if he gets too high into space, could get a free kill, but unfortunately Lee goes down.
I don't know if Ball's going to be the answer, because that Cassidy is just all over. But we do see Lee kind of close to getting his ult, so maybe we're going to see him just use his ult and maybe try to switch, but... all right, first...
Kitsune comes out from Muhiki here. Definitely going to CSU try to let this big push. If that was me, I would have fallen into the void.
Oh no, we just see a slaughter here by Texas A&M. And they have a great ult advantage for this next fight as well.
Well, this is awkward.
Yeah, again, I'm just seeing that Ball not working. I think that he is going to switch.
Yep.
He's going to go back to, oh, he's going to go Hog.
That's fair.
Okay, so he might go Roadhog. He might try to get a couple hooks. Matt?
I mean, this team seems to be opening themselves up to getting hooked, as the kids say.
Yes, and Lee's hooks have been nasty. But it's really going to just depend on now the DPS to try to get their picks.
Right.
And that Zarya just being able to free shoot into the Hog the whole time. Okay, so we are going to have to see CSU maybe making a good push. Texas A&M, they're about to get their fourth
nice
up. Big pick there by Junior.
Hello.
And he is going to get stuck, unfortunately. So it is a 4v4 on the point.
Waiting to use his utility.
And that's Zarya just building up that bubble, building up that damage. Can Ender get this kill on the Tracer?
He's still touching the point. Gonna heal himself up.
Okay, doing a pretty good job. They are going to beat.
Keep hope
So this is going to be tough.
Matters right now.
Got to just stay on the point. Got to focus targets.
Pulse Bomb does not get a kill, unfortunately.
And Ender's going to go down.
Junior going to try to ult onto the point. He stays alive, but unfortunately that's going to be 2 ults down and no points scored.
Okay.
So what's the game plan for CSU? I mean, do we think it's just that control points are the issue?
Well, you know, like the Tracer's been really attack heavy in the back. So we are going to have somebody kind of peel and watch that back line. Just being able to pick off that Tracer would give everybody a little peace of mind.
Maybe also planning ahead for like next map. Do we see a Tracer ban come out?
We very well could. We're going to see the grab, but a nice beat there from Timeless.
Yep.
And they're going to try to push onto this point. Now they have a little advantage. Nice hook by the Hog. Lee with a great hook there. And he's trying to go after the Cassidy. He's going to ult him off the point. He's going to ult the Zarya off the point. And they're going to get the kill. And Hog just absolutely wreaking havoc on this point.
Start with the point.
Okay, and that's the kind of hooks that we need to see out of Lee for this point. You know, he got that really nice hook off the Tracer, got her out of the way, and like I said, the whole rest of CSU can clean up now that they don't have to worry about that. Nice pick by Lee again. And he's going to get another hook. She is going to use her Kitsune on this, and Hog is not in a great position, but, you know, can Ender maybe get a kill on this Zarya would be huge. All right, so CSU's sitting at a couple ults now. Ult economy a little bit better than Texas A&M's. Oh, I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry. Texas A&M's a little bit better than CSU's. I apologize. But we are going to have Rush. So we're going to see Rush here from Muhiki. We're going to get a hook, but nothing on the other end. Muhiki trying to get as much healing done as he possibly can. He's going to try to get that poke on Coconut, and Timeless gets a kill, so this is going to be a 4v4 coming out, but we don't have Ender for this fight, and we're going to see Timeless go down too, because that's Zarya just doing a lot of damage.
Yep. CSU will have to give up the point, though.
So CSU, they have 99%. They're just going to have to go win one fight. Ender with a Pulse Bomb. Junior close to his ult. We do see Lee close to his ult as well, but Texas A&M holding on to theirs.
Ideally, Ender doesn't need to use his Pulse Bomb.
Would be kind of nice. Hopefully just trying to get a little heal on the Sojourn so the Sojourn can go in. Nice damage there by Muhiki. All right, we're seeing a good push here by Timeless. Oh, and Junior's in some trouble. He's going to have to get out. Okay, Ender getting some nice poke damage in. Lee really chasing some people out. Can he get Just? Just is at 1 health point. If he can get the kill, nice.
Just goes down. Okay, CSU looking good so far on this team fight here. Lee has his ultimate out. Unfortunately, doesn't. Oh, he gets a
great
nice
hook by the Zarya on the Zarya. That was awesome.
Oh man, and CSU now taking this point. It's 83, 84, 85. It doesn't really matter. CSU.
Okay. Oh my goodness, we're gonna have a great beat by Eve.
Uh-oh, Junior goes down. Okay, CSU staggered, and it looks like
oh, it's unfortunate, and that is gonna be map number 2.
Very unfortunate here. I love that the camera's constantly glitched. I don't know what caused it. See, Cupid Soldier, is that who this was?
Yeah.
Cupid Soldier.
See, anti-Kitsune, so we see the double Kitsune. Just spamming Kunai right in the middle of that mess.
Yep.
Okay, and we see the flashpoint. So now CSU, with their backs against the wall.
I mean, really, it's at this point, any strats you got left, gotta lay it all on the table now.
Right.
So, I don't know. Do you expect to see a Tracer ban?
It would be interesting. But you know, a lot of those Tracers, they just tend to play Genjis, and Genjis are just as deadly sometimes. Yep. So we could see a Tracer ban, just kind of maybe depends on what map that they're planning on going with.
Which that is the good thing for CSU is at least we have map control still, and that's...
We do.
I would say the... Overwatch is one of those few games that it feels equally as difficult to get a comeback throughout the game, or throughout the series, because, like, obviously the hardest part of a comeback is getting that first.
Right.
But at least in Overwatch, you for sure know what territory you're going into to get that first.
Right.
And you control that territory.
Right.
But yeah, it's going to be a long battle. Texas A&M, very good team. I do want to shout out that they went undefeated in their NACE conference.
They did.
So,
yeah.
How many conferences did NACE have?
NACE has a lot of different conferences. This year was the first year for self-select. So everybody who is in NACE could join a conference of their choosing.
Okay.
So we joined the Union 10,
Yeah.
which is a lot of the D1 schools.
It just felt...
Smaller D1 schools.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It just felt really weird because it's just like how they go 8-0 and they end up as the 12.
Right.
Which is...
So the way that NACE works is they also have a super conference. So the super conference gets the first 8 seeds.
Okay.
Regardless.
Yeah. I think I remember looking at it.
Or it might be 6 now. I can't remember which. I don't remember if like the bottom 2,
seeds.
maybe 6 or 7.
Chat's gonna want to kill me.
But yeah, that super conference gets the higher bids. So just being in the super, even if you don't do well in the super conference, just being in the super conference gets you a pretty high, seed.
Okay, so we have the hero bans. I would ideally close my water bottle before I type. And I will flash the hero bans whenever. Can we type, please? Pretty please.
Okay, so what's our next map? It looks like
Kings Row.
We're gonna go with Kings. So this is gonna be the hybrid map. CSU loves Kings, but you know the bad part about Kings is that everybody else also loves Kings.
Yep.
So it's just one of those maps where everybody's kind of good at. But
and switching over to the hero bans real quick.
So no Ramatra is interesting. The Symmetra, okay. It's not really a champion normally that we play. But I do like the concept that we take out the Brawl. So we are going to force them into the dive. So it's either going to be that Hazard or you're going to see Winston kind of forcing Texas A&M to not brawl against us.
Yep. So CSU, this is it. This map stays alive. When we stay alive, lose, we're out for good. Or at least for the fall season.
Yes.
So, all the marbles, all the tricks, all the sports analogies you have to describe a big playoff moment. It's right here, right now.
That team is feeling good. We are going to see Junior hopping back on the Freya. Seeing Ender on the Mei is kind of a good pick. I actually kind of like that pick. So it should be able to really help shut down a lot of the ults. And also be providing CSU with a lot of offense. So we're going to see Muhiki playing the BAP. Just to maybe help get a little extra damage, especially on the back line with the Tracer. But Texas A&M, again, sticking with that Zarya. And this looks like Lee is going to go in with the Reinhardt. So, interesting picks, but this is a Reinhardt map. But just going in for full brawl. They're going to go in through Hotel. BAP is going to try to get a little bit of damage from the top lane. He's going to get pretty low. The Reinhardt's getting low, holding that shield as much as he possibly can. He's going to get healed. He is going to get that immortality off. And that Rein is living. The Rein is living. But we do see the Zarya. Oh, nice. There's a great wall there by the Mei, by Ender, and they do get the Zarya. So CSU has a little bit of an advantage here with Texas A&M not having the tank here. So CSU going to go ahead and capture this point. They're going to try to get this Hanzo. They do. The Kiriko in the back. It's also going to go down. Muhiki just putting in work on this point. Reinhardt getting a little bit low, but he is going to try to take that space and try to capture this point. So great strategy by CSU as they kind of just brawl their way into it, knowing that Reinhardt has a little bit of an advantage over the Zarya here, and they're going to capture the point. So CSU with a quick early point capture. But great wall there by Ender as he's able to push in, and he's able to kind of seclude that Zarya from the rest of his team. We see Lee taking a lot of space. Lucio in a little bit of trouble, maybe from that Tracer trying to be in the back. Okay, and we do see the Freya ulting. Nice immortality field there by Muhiki. He's going to be able to get off, and then they are going to drop a wall. And BAP is going to drop a wall, and this could be a lot of damage by CSU getting put out. And Texas A&M going to have to retreat or face the consequences. So CSU's getting a really nice push.
All right, I'm back. What did I miss? CSU cooking?
CSU had a great point capture. Perfect. Really awesome wall by Ender on the Mei.
Oh, we're playing Ryan. Okay.
Yeah, we are going to play the Ryan. Great snipe there on the Muhiki. Oh, I'm sorry, on the Lucio. My fault. And unfortunately, Lee going in. We are going to see the Mei ult. And is it going to work? He is down. Oh, and the Zarya is so low. The Zarya is so low. Can they go get him?
What do we say? It's nerf for nothing.
And the answer is not quite. But Muhiki doing a great job on this BAP, trying to get a little extra damage through the shield. And Ryan set up for a shatter. So he's going to try to set up to maybe get 2 or 3 of these guys down. Hanzo's going to drag him through the wall, but he gets nobody. Does split the party a little bit, but it's a great immortality field by the BAP.
Yep.
All right, big shatter there by the Rhine. Does he get anybody? No, the Zarya shield blocks it, and they are going to Kitsune back. So this could be bad for the Reinhardt, but a great beat by Timeless, and they're going to live. And Timeless doing a great job setting up this Freya, splitting it from the party. The BAP is going to get back up. He's going to do some damage through the window, and CSU is going to continue to be able to push this map. Ender on the Genji.
Needs to be very careful with the shield, though.
CSU does have the advantage with the Rhine shield. Misses his.
Muhiki gets a kill.
He does have the immortality field, and CSU is pushing this cart like their life depends on it.
And, I mean, really, PJ, their life in the tournament does depend.
It definitely does at this point. So CSU having great time through 2 points. The question is, can they capture the third one?
4 minutes left, and Kings Row is notoriously difficult to get all 3 points on.
So we do see Freya on Texas A&M with an ultimate. They are going to have their beat as well in just a moment. CSU going in with really no ults, so they're going to just try to get as much as they can for this push and just try to get some ult economy going.
Yep. And again, really, like I was saying, in this particular map, you just want to get the payload as far as you can.
Absolutely.
If it takes back later, it doesn't set how you peaked the payload, if that makes sense to the
yes.
chat. Your furthest distance is what gets counted for your score. and it's extremely difficult to get all three.
Oh, we're gonna see the grab. The grab is gonna go up. They're gonna drop Immortality, and they're gonna counter beat it. But they're gonna be a nano. There's gonna be a blade, and can they get this Zarya? They do. But the Genji goes down, and that was just a cluster.
Yep.
But unfortunately, CSU does not come out on top. But I do think that was a worthwhile. Oh, this could be good for CSU as he gets a kill on the Freya.
And Lee is here, ready to push the payload some more.
All right, and Texas A&M switching to the Orisa.
Some would dare say Lee is heavy weapons guy right now.
And they are just putting in some damage on this Orisa. The Orisa is very low. This could be very bad for Texas A&M as Ryan goes in for a charge.
Okay, Junior doing some more damage here, switching over to Ender. Ender doing a lot of damage.
Oh, they ulted through the spawn door as he's just trying to hold as much as he can as CSU tries to push, but they do have a Tracer in the back line.
The destination, Lee's gonna go down though. Lee's gotta be very careful. He's gonna go down. He does cost the enemy. Oh dear Lord, Tracer, excuse me, my brain just decided to quit its job for half a second.
All right, so CSU's still sitting in a pretty good spot for the most part because they've got 213 and they have pushed the cart very far.
Yes, that is going to be a very tall order for Texas A&M, even if the point just ended here.
Okay, so we are going to see CSU with a couple ults coming up. We are going to see the back window. We're going to see the Freya ult, and we're also going to see a beat. Texas A&M with the Freya ult also, and a rush.
So this right here could be the team fight that basically dictates the story of the map.
CSU.
He has his ultimate as well.
Some good poke. They're also going to switch to the Zarya. And we're going to see the back window. We're just going to see a giant cluster of ults. Can Junior get the kill? He does on the Freya. He gets it.
Nice.
And he's going to try to pump into this Orisa. The Orisa is going to ult. Can the Genji get away? No. And Texas A&M going to clean up. Oh, that's so unfortunate. That was a great counter by Cleveland State, too, and just didn't quite get the kills they needed to get.
Yep. Definitely.
So we're going to see Lee switch to the Zarya. The Zarya beam very strong into the Orisa.
Yeah, it you know, very well played from Texas A&M. I got to give him that.
Yes.
But
okay, so CSU down to their last minute, try to push this card as far as they can. Okay, we see the Tracer in the back line dealing some damage. The Tracer does get a kill on the Genji. He's going to recall. No recall on the Tracer. They're going to Freya ult on the top, and they do get two. CSU might be able to retreat and have one more fight. We are going to see Genji.
They're going to get the honor of retreating, BJ.
No, they were able to take a couple to get back.
They have their whole team, 30 seconds. This team fight right here is it.
All right, so we do see Texas with the Lucio ult. CSU has a couple ults coming up as well as the Genji Blade. Genji Blade was pretty devastating last time around. Genji does go ahead and get the Freya, so this is a 4v5 now. Freya pumping damage, trying to get as much damage in it as they can before the Freya respawns. And we are going to see the beat. So this Zarya going to be beaming. They get the beat for the back.
Overtime, CSU has 5 on the payload here. This could be it. Ender's going to climb up, faces 2, runs away. Mahiki goes down. Junior has his ult, can't use it, uses it.
Oh, he's going to get one!
With it.
The Lucio's so close.
No one's on the payload, though. CSU just going to escape with 2.
Okay, but that was a really pretty good push by CSU there.
That was a well-deserved 2. Can me with my cursor, no cursor. Oh, you guys love when your cursor, no cursor? There we go. So, this is where Texas A&M is going to have to go. They have to go all the way there.
And realistically, we just have to have a little bit better hold on the first and second points.
Yep.
And CSU might be in pretty good shape here.
And again, like we were talking about earlier, it's just hard to get the first.
Yes.
After that.
Yes.
Especially because I think the varsity team does do a better job with the payload-based maps.
For sure.
Rather than the control point ones. Just good, again, we see Lee with the Ryan Diva combo a lot. I mean, not Ryan isn't the first choice, but...
Right. No, he does like his more defensive maneuverability characters. Yep. But, yeah, this Texas tank just really liking the brawl, loves the Zarya. And like I said, the Zarya is very strong. The Orisa is very strong. But Lee can be very, very strong on the D.Va also, and you know, be able to sometimes be able to have that second life and be able to drop a bomb and have a full new fresh tank out can be pretty helpful. So, all right, we are going to see Muhiki on the Kiriko. Ender is going to be on the Genji Jr., sticking on the Freya. And then we see Timeless picking the Wuyong as well. So trying to get a little bit of damage, a little bit of poke, and then just really trying to not bunch up. That Zarya is going to go ahead and poke out the Genji.
Oh, Ender's got to be super careful not to.
And they just run right through the hotel.
I ain't gonna lie, we're going to be seeing a lot of Lee on this map. He's just so fun to watch with D.Va.
He definitely is. Nice kill. Good pick up there by Lee, who goes after the Freya and gets it.
Oh,
oh, and we're going to see Ender go down.
Guys, Texas A&M is just on point already.
So Texas just kind of runs their way in there. CSU has one last chance maybe to hold this point, but the Zarya into the D.Va, not really great for CSU.
D.Va's going to get demeched. Has just a pistol.
And he's going to get demeched.
And unfortunately, even a pistol's not enough. CSU still holding on to the point barely. Unfortunately, they do end up giving it up.
So curious to know if we're going to see Lee switch off of the D.Va because just Zarya is so strong into it.
Yeah. I mean, D.Va's good enough against the payload. Oh, my goat! Let's get it!
Okay, so we are going to see the ball, and that might be okay without the use of the Cassidy here.
Yep.
But, oh, we're going to see Muhiki go down, and that is going to be just devastating for this next point. We do not want to be seeing that. Fortunately, he can TP back pretty quickly, but it is going to take him a minute to get back. So we see Lee just trying to get out through the tunnels. He's going to get healed, though. And the question is, what ult will they use in this next one? That's a pretty good Kitsune. I'm sorry.
Freya ult on Texas A&M.
Yes.
Yeah, that was good. CSU losing a lot and quick, so we have 4 different colors of health on Lee.
And it might not be enough.
Yeah. CSU is gonna let Texas A&M get to the checkpoint pretty much uncontested.
Yes, we did not want to see this. We wanted to see CSU maybe holding a little bit longer on this first couple points, but Muhiki going down just a hair early.
Both have their ults, so this could very much change the tide. Muhiki uses his ult, and nearly said Mihuku.
So they have not captured the point yet. It still is close. The Zarya is going to grab.
Timeless using his ultimate. That's going to keep Lee alive. Lee doing that's a lot of damage.
Nice, that's a good kill. And Texas is going to beat. So they still have 2 on there. Lee is going to just do his best to do ball stuff, keep that point alive from getting pushed as much as possible, but he is going to have to leave. He does go get the kill, though. Gets the kill on the Zarya, but unfortunately that allows Texas to go ahead and push that point forward a little bit. So Texas sitting here with just about 5 minutes to be able to push this thing.
The same time that CSU had, though, so...
Yes, it is about the same.
Very winnable. Unfortunately for us, they got to go second on the attack, so they just have to make the point and not continue to push. Lee has ult though, so this could be huge. He's gonna drop.
Good ult there by Lee. He is on the point. He's getting some pretty good damage done in the back line.
Yep.
Lucio's gonna boop him around a little bit.
Now. Everyone needs to be very careful on the side of the Vikings right now. Muhiki gonna do some nice healing, and Kitsune's. He's unfortunately down. Ender does not.
Ender's in a bad spot, but he's able to flash out.
So,
ooh, nice little boop there by Lee.
Kitsune comes out for Texas A&M. CSU gonna.
Okay, CSU getting a couple kills.
Gonna have to hold their fort down.
Oh, and that is going to be down for Junior, and it looks like it's just up to Ender now.
Just up to Ender and Lee. Timeless is alive. He has his ultimate, so...
Nice big hit there by the Wuyong.
Yep, but
can Lee hold this point?
Has to hold this point right now. Yep, just like PJ said. So, Timeless is going to use his ultimate here. He'll try to get something going.
Timeless with a nice ult, but we are going to see Lee.
Okay. Yeah,
He's going to go down, unfortunately.
I nearly just said he has to SD. Unfortunately, that's the wrong game.
And they are going to ult on the point, and that is going to be game.
So, unfortunate way to, I guess, a quicker end than expected for the CSU Vikes. Very unfortunate ending to their NACE fall season. I believe NACE had the spring season, right? You did left chat. That's so unlucky. I believe NACE had the spring season, but even if not, spreadsheet, Google Sheets, please. Okay, yeah, fine, we'll make it work. Unfortunately, these guys... Wait, going into a game. Hello.
Now entering King's Row.
Okay, cool. I don't know why we entered another game. We're gonna head over to the head-to-head graphic. Yeah, very unfortunate way for the NACE season to end, but you know what? Never say never. Yeah, the Overwatch Academy team still has NECC games to play. Their next game is on Friday at 9 p.m. versus Valpo. Yeah, up, I guess, next on our production stuff. If you go over to the side stream right now, Valorant is currently playing their final NECC game, yes, versus Robert Morris. And we don't have any streams on Tuesday, but we will have our next streams on Wednesday. It will be the Rocket League Academy NECC game on mainstream at 8, and the Counter-Strike game on sidestream at 7. So thank you guys so much for watching. It's been Jacoby Matt speaking on behalf of both myself and PJ. Have a great night, and go Vikes.